up, guys? Play with live video number 3. I'm trying to get better at these. Hey, how's it going? Wow, a lot of people jumping on for a second. How's it going, everyone? Hey, say something. I'm saying something. I'm not sure what to say. Let's go ride. Dude, I haven't seen you in forever. LOL. I know, right? What's up, everyone in the crash live? What does that mean? Hey. Is that Brazil? I need to get some 37 by 13 by 17 tires. Know where I can get some? I'd look at online, but I don't know. I do like the tire stores just because the warranties. Did they live? Yeah, they live. What's behind me? That's my Detroit dent side, Ford dent side, 76 F350. Yeah, we should do something sometime. I have a lot of stuff going on, but my hat, it's a Wild West diesel hat from my website. Maybe I should take these off. How's it going, everyone? What do I think about yeah, I say Toyota Corolla into a buggy, I'm all about it. That'd be sweet. What's up, everyone that's joining? How's it going? Trying to get better at this live stuff. I haven't done it a whole lot, but it's a sick hat. Thank you. They're still for sale on there. This hat is like probably, it's almost as old as the page. It's gotta be like 3 years old. On the new Maverick, the Can-Am. Is that what you mean? How's it going, everyone? Thumbs up to you too. Right on. I love it. It's good to see people from all over the world on here. It means a lot. How's it going? Anybody got some questions? It's been a long day. I'm not sure exactly what to talk about, but like I said, I'm just trying to get better at this stuff, so we'll see. About that El Jefe side by side by Robbie Gordon. Alright. See, he finally finished the Baja 1000. So that's good. I used to watch that stuff all the time, but life gets busy. Hey, Stroker. I haven't talked to you guys too much, but hopefully it's not too loud in here. If you guys can't hear, let me know. I can turn off the torpedo heater. Hopefully the furnace will keep me warm enough. I live in Utah, just outside of Salt Lake City. Hey, everyone. How's everyone's day going? Hopefully better than mine. What's my favorite project I've ever done? What tool brand do I use? I'll get to that one in a second. Probably this one behind me, because I'm not rushing it. I had a rat rod before this, and it's a diesel rat rod, but everything was, I gotta get it done right now. I wanted to take it to the meets that I was doing before COVID started. I don't know, this dent side behind me has a 2-stroke 453T in it. Hold on, let me screw up. Oh, and then the tool brand I use is, I like the Husky stuff from Home Depot, just for ratchets and stuff, or honestly, Harbor Freight hasn't let me down, but as far as expensive tool brands, Milwaukee is where it's at for sure. Low oil pressure, no low Iowa either. I mean, have you checked the oil pump? Or even the oil filter, I hope is new. What kind of turbo is that? It's so it's kind of a weird one. we were trying to figure that out in the Detroit page, the group I'm in, and it's actually let's see if I can remember right. The cold side is off of a Marine 453T, and the hot side is actually off of just a regular 453T. It's kind of a weird one. How's it going, Salt Lake? Rides? Let's see. So I got a bunch of comments all of a sudden. Oh. Still learning this stuff. Oh, thanks for the badge, babe. I love you. Most reliable truck. That's a hard one. I won't lie. My LB7 hasn't let me down. It's been really good. I did have to do injectors in it, but most reliable. I think they all have their problems, and it just depends on how you take care of them and how you drive them. Where am I from? Utah, just out of Salt Lake City. Can I deadhead the oil pump, or how would I test that? Honestly, I don't have a lot of experience with the ISX engines, and in fact, not a whole lot of experience with the big stuff yet. I'm definitely getting into it now that we bought a Hitachi EX550 excavator that has a Cummins NT855 big cam, but it's a learning curve compared to the smaller pickup truck stuff. Dodge Cummins. I don't have a Cummins yet, but I would like to buy one. I kind of want one of everything just to play around with, you know. Michigan, right on. I haven't been to Michigan, but that is where my dad drove to buy his first Duramax, and that's probably where I got my addiction started, just growing up in that truck, so that's sick. Thank you. Yeah, he was one of the first people in Utah to have Duramax. It was pretty cool. Drove to Detroit to pick it up, so I'm definitely a little partial to him. I love my LB7 a lot, but I have respect for all of them. They all have issues, and there's plenty of things that can be done to make them better, but Detroit Motor City, baby. Right on, yeah. You're not wrong right there. LOL. Yeah, I wish I had better answers for you, man. It's big stuff's a little different. First to 5th gen Dodge, what's my top pick? Probably a 1st gen. I like the old stuff. I kind of like all of them in their own way, but if I had to pick just one, it would definitely be a 1st gen. A lot of people are requesting to be in the video. I've done one live video with someone else, and that was a buddy, but I think it'd be pretty cool to start doing some live videos with followers and stuff, get to know people more for sure. 2nd gen, yeah, 2nd gens are cool too. I like them. Like I said, I want one of everything, but if I had to pick just one, definitely 1st gen all the way. I do like all the, you know, comfort features in the 5th gens, but old school for sure. I actually was gonna, I thought about selling this truck to buy a 1st gen, or I almost bought a Cummins swapped. It's a 12 valve swapped, like, 80s Chevy, I think, square body, but 80s or somewhere around there, but I decided to keep the 2-stroke. Something about the 2-stroke. 24 valve or 12 valve? Oh, that one's tough. I like them both. I think they're both got their own things, but I don't know. Probably 12 valve. Just the same thing as the 1st gen. The late 24 valve was pretty sweet though. He just had a water pump blow up on a 2nd gen half an hour ago. I'm sorry. Hopefully it's not too bad. I've worked on a 2nd gen a little bit, worked on my buddies, but they're pretty simple, so. But I haven't done a water pump, so hopefully it's not too bad. Done a Duramax water pump. It's not near as bad as what people say, in my opinion, but how's it going, everyone who's joining? Nice to see people supporting the page. I don't like the mechanical part on the 12 valves. I like the electronics, they're fun to play with too, but I've done a lot with the mechanical stuff, for sure. I mean, my Duramax is pretty much the only electronic motor I've messed with. We didn't need any special tools, no. We were just able to get in and hold the flywheel with I think we used a screwdriver, maybe some soft metal. It wasn't too bad. Just pull the starter and then make sure you can hold the flywheel with something. I think is how we did it. It's been a while. That was a few years ago on my dad's truck. I haven't had to do mine yet, but yeah, that holds the flywheel, which in turn holds the motor, but you don't need any special parts to get the pump out. Top pick on the new trucks, or what would you rank your top 3? Well, obviously, maybe not specifically in this order, but Duramax, Power Stroke, and Cummins. But I don't know, I really like how the new Fords look. I am definitely, like I said, partial to Duramaxes, but those Fords look great too. I like them all. That's a tough one for sure. My Duramax has a lift pump, so does my dad. I mean, I recommend it. I wouldn't say you need it, but I think they definitely help. I actually deleted my stock fuel filter just because it kept leaking. I think I'm gonna talk my dad into deleting his too, because that filter housing just loves to leak. I've rebuilt his, and now it's only a few years ago. Now it leaks, so I think it's kind of pointless on a Duramax with a lift pump, but I like the security of the lift pump, the extra filtration, and keeping the CP3 happy, for sure. Threw one on my buddy's LML too. Unfortunately, it got wrecked, and that was definitely a bummer, but hey, how's it going, Colton? And hello to everyone else joining. Said it's definitely good to see. I love the support. I'm trying to make this page a lot more involved than I have been. It's mostly been posting memes, which I know a lot of you guys love, but I want to take it above and beyond, keep building more than two-stroke or no? Twin stick. Oh, I haven't fully decided, but I think I probably will stick with the twin stick. It's just a little, I don't know. I like the uniqueness. You don't see them all the time. It's because they use suction all the way. Yeah. No, I definitely am with you there. I recommend it too. Fastest vehicle I've ever driven. Let's see. Probably a Hellcat. My buddy Paul, check him out at Drift Track Fab. They build drift tracks, but he let me drive his Hellcat home once because he was having a little too much party time, but that was pretty crazy. Those things they're pretty wild. I wish I could afford one just to play around with because they move. They definitely need some upgrades so you can have those tires stick though, because that thing just let loose all the time. How's it going, everyone? Cummins? I dig it. Right on. Cummins for sure, yeah. That 855 that we've got is a different beast for sure. Big Cummins motors are fascinating. 12 valves are fun too. My buddy's was a 24 valve that we messed around with, and that was cool too, but I will say that 24 valve in the second gens in stock form are so slow. It would just not get up and move. Probably not as slow as the thing behind me, but I'll say the thing behind me is definitely a lot louder. It makes my Duramax sound quiet, and I got twin stacks right behind the cab. We'll see once I can kind of daily drive it, but how's it going, everyone? Nice to see it. Thanks for the hearts. I appreciate all of my followers. It really means a lot. It's been a lot. No Duramax maxi pads, and I'd rather be coming this room. Okay. do a poll on the new merch or new hats. I think I should set up for a video on that and not just do it on a whim. I love that you support me and keep me going. I just love you so much. How's it going, everyone? Nice to see you all. Video number 3. Hopefully you guys like them. I'll try to keep them coming. I'm trying to keep my streak alive. It was a long day. I wasn't sure if I really wanted to go live, but I'm here. It's pretty cool. I like getting to know everyone. Nice to see y'all. You always help me, babe. It really means a lot. I couldn't do it without you, for sure. Support your woman, guys, because they can be the difference on make or break all the time. Mine certainly is. How's it going, everyone? Nice of y'all to join us. Cool. I don't know how long I'll keep this. Ever work on classical cars? This is probably as close as I've got is the 76 F350 behind me. I did have my rat rod, and it was a 1930 some International, but it was a rat rod, so it's just pieced together with lots of different vehicles. But the cab was a 30s. I think it was a 30 some International. It's for sale now, but I don't have the money to buy it back. So I wish I did, but I bought different toys. I'm looking for mechanics right now. Nobody wants to work anymore. Yeah, we're actually looking for workers. We do construction, pretty much everything, HVAC, electrical, excavation, engineering, but nobody wants to work. Nice, thank you. Diesel swap a Bronco. I hope we can one day together, though. I want to do it together. I know that's your dream vehicle. Send me a request to be in your live video. I'm gonna start doing live videos with people so we can get to know more people, but I'll probably, message beforehand, get it all planned out. Maybe I'll start letting random people join. I don't know. How am I? It was a long day. I could say I've been better, but we'll get through it. Always get through it. I'm happy with life. Got my house. And I got my girl. And my trucks. Tip fell off of my car the other day, but that's no big deal. Vehicles can always be fixed. How's it going, everyone? Nice to join. What do you guys drive? I like to get to know everyone. I'm not the best at doing live videos, but I'm trying. Hey, what's up, Trav? Aftermarket's Anonymous. Haven't seen you. Yep, and my dogs. I love our dogs. They're going back outside. I've been alright. Ahoy, what's up, dude? I'll have to get you in on one of these videos soon. Get BS to each other, because that's what we're best at. 05 comments with some parts. What parts you got? I know, Travy's alive. I see the request for the joins, thanks. Soon, hopefully we can do something soon. We got a 9973, that's sweet. I love the old 73s, they're awesome. Dad drives an F-150, that's cool. 1978 Fist Spider? What does that mean? Hey everyone, we're just talking about what everyone drives. More requests to be in the live video. Hey, soon, guys. Soon for sure. I'll get more prepared. Hopefully get better at talking. Fiat. Oh, okay. Right on. Are you souping it up? I seen I think it was a Fiat that was all souped up for a second. Here one time, and it was a little neat. I won't lie. That turbo's too small. I know, I'm waiting for you to build me a compact kit. I heard you were amazing at welding stainless and aluminum. How's it going, guys? Hey everyone. We're just talking about what everyone drives and stuff. KC turbo, fast fuel system, sinister fuel filter, delete, riffraff, plenum, AFE intake. That sounds pretty fun, Patrick Butler Jr. I gotta kind of work on saying people's tags, because when I upload this to YouTube, it doesn't show the comments. I wish it did. Turbo, heat treated N56. That studs. Got a lot going on there. That's pretty cool. I dig it. A little hot rod. Brazil, right on. I'm in the US. How's it going? What truck is behind me? Hi, Bryson Lang, 3452. The truck behind me, D-Dog 308, is a 1976 Ford F350 inside with a 453T 2-stroke Detroit diesel in it. It's more like half a truck right now. It's all taken apart, but the dogs are coming to say hi to me. Thanks for the hearts. I appreciate it. The love is nice. The support is nice. The rain. Nice to see you. SB 454. Ben Diesel. Phoenix. 2013 Ram 2500 6.7. The only problems I've had so far, my VGT went out, my turbo due to coolant cavitating and blocking off 60% of the flow to the VGT. Definitely went out. And that's weird. I've had a couple friends with 6.7s that have lost their turbos. One of them multiple times. It's interesting to see that. Daily and tow truck meshes well together. Never worry about EGT. EGTs, they don't exist if you don't have an EGT gauge. You don't have to worry about it. Stage 4 trans also. That's awesome. Do a walk around. All right. 125,000 miles. Morgan NV56 asked, where are you out of? I'm out of Utah. West Jordan, Utah, just outside of Salt Lake City. Big city living kind of sucks. What's up from Barbados? How's it going? It's good to see people from all around the world. It means a lot. Alright, I'll show you the truck real quick. It's all taken apart right now, but that's the 2-stroke Detroit 453T. Like I said, it's all taken apart right now. Half the motor's off. The cab's not set. It doesn't have a bed. I'm going to build a custom flatbed for it. I got the primary transmission out of it. Secondary's right there. Spicer 5000 brownie box. And my sweet way of holding the cab off the tires so I can back it up. Don't judge, guys. But yeah, that's what I got going on. I got there's videos of this thing on YouTube if you're interested. Some in my IGTV as well, but YouTube is where I primarily post. I post there first and stuff makes it over. Morgan and B56 Detroit FTWL. One day I'll grow up and get a 12B91. That'd be awesome. We have a 6V92 and a fire truck that's pretty cool. I want to play with the 12Bs for sure. 2-stroke sounds so sweet from Ben Diesel PHX. Yeah, I agree. There's nothing like them. It's a whole different ball game. They sound wild. They're super loud. I can't hear myself think when I'm in it, but it's fine. It's so worth it. Am I redoing the cab? Yeah, I'm pretty much sorry. I'm skipping ahead for a second. Morgan and 56. My name is Wild West Diesel. If you search Wild West Diesel, you'll find me, or there is a link in my bio. Am I redoing the cab? If so, what color are you painting it? John M810 asks. I'm redoing everything. I'm gonna rebuild the whole truck. I haven't gotten the chance to redo a whole truck quite in this depth, but yeah, I'm gonna redo the cab, redo the frame, build a flatbed for it, fix up the motor runs great, so I don't think I need to rebuild it, but I will. clean it up, make sure it doesn't leak. I think I'm gonna go with like a pearl white. I kind of like the white. I haven't had a white truck yet, so I think instead of buying one, I'll build one. Do I have any snowmobiles? I don't. Hey, thank you, Morgan. I appreciate the sub for sure. That means a lot. I don't have any snowmobiles at Scott Sweeney 9619. They're definitely fun. I've ridden snowmobiles before, but I don't own any. I spend too much money on trucks and side-by-sides and dirt bikes, cars. So I'm not gonna torque like nasty. What's up, 8-Lug Mafia? Cool to see another big page on here. I'm not gonna torque, guys. Sorry, Taco Man. It's not me. You won't like if I do it anyway. It'll just be embarrassing for all of us. How's it going, everyone? My dogs are trying to join in, but my little barrel I got my phone sitting on is a little tall. Yeah, at John M810. I can't wait to watch the build on YouTube. You're gonna make videos of the process, right? Yes, I am. I have been making videos of the progress. I will say I'm still getting started out on YouTube and the whole making videos process, so I'll be honest, they're not the most professional, but I'm definitely getting better as time goes on. I'm trying to. I want to make it so you guys want to watch it. It's not just for me. I'm trying to make it so everyone has something to do in their free time and enjoy it and be part of it. So, how's the excavator? That was Patrick Butler Jr. that asked. I'll be honest, it's super cool, don't get me wrong, but just the issues we're having right now kind of sucks. It's currently got a engine mount that is, the bolts are stripped out of it, so we're gonna have to lift the motor up a little bit, probably pull the radiator, the fan, and not the harmonic balancers, the vibration damper on that motor, and probably helicoil the bolts so we can put them back in so the motor doesn't fall out of it. It had a primary drive leak, which was a bummer once we got it up there, but I got that fixed. And we have a cracked exhaust manifold. I've been looking for a new one. I tried to weld it, which I knew was probably not going to work because it's cast iron, and of course it cracked right away, so I wasn't that surprised, but it's a little annoying. We'll get it going, hopefully. Oink nasty, fart on the camera. No thanks, I'm good. We got some weird asks. Wally S. Ismail says, hi from Libya, North Africa. How's it going? I love to see people from everywhere. Thanks for the hearts, everyone. Dustin Nelson 6. I'm not going live with anybody else right now. This is still a learning curve for me, but I would like to do some live videos with just other people and get to know more people in the future. What kind of training do you have on what you do? Ethan Malcolm asked. So I'm an electrician. I'm a fourth-year apprentice. I should have went to school, but I just didn't. If you're going to be an electrician, you should definitely go to school. I could have been a journeyman by now. I'll be the first to admit it. But so apprentice electrician, fourth year. I'm a HVAC tech. I have my EPA 608 certification, and just a lot of self-taught stuff, or I learned stuff from my dad. My dad's my boss, so that's pretty cool. I like the family business. Libya in North Africa. How's it going? John M810. Can't wait to watch it grow. I'm going to subscribe now. Hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's definitely a different grind. I wish I would have started on YouTube when I started this page, but I just didn't know what I was doing. I was kind of, I guess let's say, camera shy. I still am a little bit. I'm trying to get better. Thanks for the hearts, guys. I can't wait to... Oh, wait, sorry, I read that one. Ben Diesel PHX said... Oh, my phone keeps messing with me. I just don't like Duramax. It's just in a motor. I'm sorry you don't like them. A lot of people don't, and a lot of people do. I love mine. I don't really have anything against any of them. I will say I have something against the Ford Triton motors. They're trash. Stay away from them. I hate that thing in our work van, but as far as the diesels go, I respect everything. The Isuzu, because of the Duramax, yeah, I don't know. I like them, that's pretty much what I gotta say. I don't want to try to convert anyone. If you got your feelings, you got your feelings. And at 216, Rocha said Brazil here. Awesome. It's really cool to see. There's quite a few people from Brazil on here right now. That's pretty cool. I didn't know I had so much reach down there. It means a lot. The channel grows, what I meant. Yeah, for sure. I'm super excited to watch it grow too. It's definitely been going up now that I've finally worked on it, but I just, like I said, I wish I would have got started earlier and not been such a wuss and camera shy. Dustin Nelson _6. Let me join the live. Like I said, man, not on this one. I'm not prepared, but like I said, I would definitely like to do that in the future, get some people. U4M RA_O_UF.44. I'm not sure what that means. Taco Man, why aren't you twerking? Because that's not what I do. That would be embarrassing for all of us. Nobody wants to see that. Patrick Butler Jr. said grind and heat to 500 to weld. Yeah, I might. I actually found, because it's a 3-piece manifold, I found the piece that is cracked. It's the rear piece, and we ordered it, but then we got an email today saying they canceled the order because it's out of stock. So I'm gonna look for one first because it was not expensive, and I know a new one should last, but you know, again, I wasn't expecting it to last. It was kind of just a let's try it. Do I like Duramaxes? D_dog.308 asked. Yeah, I love Duramaxes. I have an LD7. It's not the nicest truck in the world, but you know, I'll give that truck credit for this page, because I wouldn't have started it if I wouldn't have gotten a Duramax. I always wanted one, finally got one, decided to start Wild West Diesel, and here we are. So we can thank that truck for me being able to talk to you guys right now. Biome 317, how are you? I was talking to people earlier. I've been better, but you know, life could always be worse. I'm happy with my situation for the most part, so that's cool. Let's see. See you, Ben Diesel THX. You have a good night too. Bye. Scott.sweeney.9619. That's my dad's boss too. Who's that? I don't think it's my dad, because I'm the only employee right now because nobody wants to work. CAG Fab Works. The super weld arc welding rod would weld the manifold right up. Yeah, that was the next option, is I'll heat it up and then I'll get some, I think I read high nickel rods, or maybe some that are specifically for welding cast, to try that. All I did out there was tried to weld it with a MIG welder on flux core. You know, I ran the machine for a minute to try to warm it up, but I kind of knew this going to work. Show me some daddy, I will be your little sugar daddy, Taco Man says. Yeah, send me $5,000 and maybe I'll show you some. Gotta put your money where your mouth is. Dustin Nelson _6. Yo, can I twerk for you? No thanks. I really appreciate the offer. It means a lot, but I'm good. Can you, barcode _repx asks, can you put a turtle sticker on a back window? I'm not sure I understand your question. I don't see why not. I should probably put a turtle sticker on the back window of my car because it's super slow. D_dog.308 said old diesels are the best. I agree with you. I love the old diesels. I won't lie, the new diesels are awesome. I love my Duramax ain't that new, but it definitely, you know, just for a tune and some goodies here and there, it definitely is a lot faster than some of the old ones. Go _ride_go. Hey man, how's it going? It's Good to see everyone in here. It means a lot. Justin Nelson _6 again. Give me some goody booty baby girl. Hey, you too. Send me a few $1,000 and maybe we could talk. Thanks for the hearts, guys. Talk a man, gay man, twerk. Yeah, I guess that's a problem because I'm not in that statistic. Oh no. Sorry, I keep trying to swipe up on the comments and instead it's just pulling up some other setting, live setting, I don't know. Ani _of Atlantica. I like to F with you, bro. Right on. Taco man, I'm not even gonna repeat it. It's getting weird, man. Justin Nelson _6. Show these people what we got. Can't do that. Yeah, why don't you two link up together, Taco Man and Oni _ of Atlantica. You two sound like you'd be great together. I support it. Oh, I got a lot of scrolling to do. That's what it keeps doing. I'm trying to scroll and it keeps bringing up type. How many full rebuilds have I done? You know, not a lot. This is pretty much the first full restoration I've done because I had a rat rod before, but that's a rat rod. It doesn't have to be perfect, that's for sure. And then just my Duramax, my car. So we're learning a little bit. Definitely no expert here, but boy, Ferrari, dude, I can't. I don't know that the name is long, but hi. Another person from Brazil. That's awesome. It's good to see people from all over here. Hey, Lurden. Go said, what do you think about the Duramaxes after 2007? I won't lie, I'm not the biggest fan of the LMM, but I think the LML and the L5P are awesome. There's nothing wrong with the LMM, but it's kind of just an LBZ with emissions added. Is anyone else's screen just spinning right now? Scott's 9619. Mine's not. I don't know about your guys'. Hopefully not. That might be a problem on your end. Johnson Fishin 99 said, what do you think about the round body 01 and 02 Chevy Duramaxes? That's actually what I have. And I won't lie, I love it. I can show it real quick. It's nothing special. It's definitely not the most perfect truck, but I appreciate it. I love it. I put an HD hood off of a 01, 02 Chevy on it. But we got just carbon fiber stacks, shotgun stacks, and some Reaper traction bars. So, hey, Aftermarket's anonymous. I like that you're just chilling with a big hood 6 feet above you. Hey, it's fine. I got it tied up with ropes. It's safe. Your dog is very cute. Thank you. I have to go, but please go live again for sure. I'm definitely going to do more of these. The YouTube channel is doing alright. I gotta go, guys. It's how much does that hood weigh? I have no idea. It's kind of heavy though. Anyway, I gotta go, guys. I'm sorry I didn't get time to read all the comments. It's about dinner time for me, I think. I haven't ate anything all day, so peace out. Thanks for watching. I love all the support, and I'll go live again soon for sure.